Same. If
Welcome to the game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Texas's offense has the football first here today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk, and one of these teams walks off this
but my
field
man's
tonight
get the
as
girl.
conference champions.
I'm gonna go after you.
Especially the players, Chris. You get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champion.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks, but there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
What is it on?
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Receiver in motion now. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He shreds the tackle. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
It's reeled in. It's Young. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Grabbed by the receiver. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Here we go on fourth down. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent run play.
I really like this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator and head coach deciding to go for this. Why not take a chance here on this opening drive? You've gotten across midfield. Worst case is you put...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Setting the tone early for how about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Alabama's offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Here's the second down play. They'll try the ground game here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense, they're going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Catch made over the middle. They'll start with the 34. That will be a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9.
Good.
Looking to chuck it again. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Pass caught down to the 20. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Bowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown. Crimson Tide.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Here's the handoff on a counter. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The running play stopped on 1st down. Brings up 2nd and 10 for the 25. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time. Longhorns will have to punt this one away. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Ball handed off. He's got room to run. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
QB keeper all the way. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Looking to scramble. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack sets up 2nd down. The shotgun handoff here. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Russell. Bringing pressure. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead, it'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. First down and more. He's still on it. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirectional counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They'll hand it off. Some hard running there through a tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And the wideout goes in motion. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He's looking deep here. And it's caught inside the 10. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Caught behind the line. It's Brown. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And it's good, right down the middle. And that will tie the game here. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's stopped him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Good throw to the right. It's caught. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I'll continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Caught over the middle. It's Horton. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Looking to pass. It's Russell. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Alabama getting set with a first and 10 now. Looking to throw again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 25.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here comes a handoff. Goes into the end zone. Touchdown, BAMA.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And after the extra point, it's a 17-10 lead. Just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And now the handoff. And the defense smothers in for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Brad behind the line. It's Young. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver.
A deep shot to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. When he comes for his second punt of the game. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Play action here on first down. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Play fake, looking to throw. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Manning. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for three. He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Slides to avoid the big hit. Offense stops the ball with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. First down and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left.
He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive here looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On the ground, it's Brown. Fights off a defender. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC Championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Longhorns will kick it deep to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. At the 20. Now he's stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tide.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Looking for some space. It's Brown. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Play action fake. Looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Young. He's in the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Now the important point after attempt. Good, they still trail though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Receiver makes the catch, and the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Handoff from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'd be a loss of it.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. It's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Look out. Room to run here. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. To throw, it's Manning. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab behind the line, it's Horton. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. He's looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense will decline the penalty after that big gain. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. He keeps it on a design run. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Stop after the catch at the 9, but it's 1st and goal now. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. 1st and goal, handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Hit just as he throws the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches. The Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Screen to the wide receiver. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup, you want to get the ball out to your receiver, hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. Man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Pass rush closing in. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. To begin the drive here, set up at the 30. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Dropping back. It's Manning. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. And they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
Play action, looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
And they get the completion. Steps out after a solid gain on third and long, but not enough for a first. It's going to be fourth down here. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. A running play called on fourth down. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
What I love about that, Chris, is there was zero hesitation from the offensive coordinator. He put the call in. The quarterback knew it. The offense got excited about the opportunity. No.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Longhorns. This will be fun. Strange things happen. The conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. It's a shotgun run call. He's past the marker and still going. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. To the air. It's Dampier. Caught quickly. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep swarming with the pass rush. That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
That sack sets up a second down and long. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for it.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Trying to create here on the move. What a catch! He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Dampier. On the move now. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. The player is down, injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not a long return, but the hit changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
He finds some space. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, finally, there it is. I mean, we've been talking all game about this guy, his speed, and it's about time his best run of the game. As we head down the stretch, he's going to have to keep that in mind, that when everyone's covered, take off and use his legs and make big plays like this.
He's swarmed by the defense. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. He's running out of time here. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That's another touchdown. An old-school performance for this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line, he decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly when they make a play. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. No huddle now for the offense. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. second down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Back to pass. It's Manning. It's an out route. The catch made. That's out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Looking to throw yet again. Makes the catch downfield. Finding space at the 20. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Longhorns trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know, who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And the PAT is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. But they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Chewing clock with the running game. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team downs the ball right there. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Huge play. Moves the ball down inside the 10-yard line. It's first and goal. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and goal.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Longhorns. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. They cover an onside kick. You never know.
And the point after is good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Breaks into the clear.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Tennessee's offense comes on the field first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Receiver makes the catch. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Rolls it in. It's Williams. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Vols will crank up the tempo.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The Volunteers churn out another first down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. The short completion to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is. So Alabama's offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who have been counted on to deliver today.
Oh, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Gonna run it. It's Lacey. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They're going to run it. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. And here comes the punter onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Great squeeze at the 40. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. The Vols hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big game, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage about to snap the ball again.
The sure hands. It's Staley. And completion makes it second and short. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Volunteers with 1st and 10 here.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you're thinking about the Tennessee Vols.
Looking to pass. It's Rayner. Throws it, though, caught on the slant. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Volunteers are in the red zone. On 1st down, it's play action. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. After missing the field goal on their last drive, they got to produce something here on 3rd down to even get in the field. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now. So now on comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here. Makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The back's got it. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. And this will be fair caught at the 15. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. And the Vols come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense. And this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball in the money and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. I'll tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. First down and 10.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. To throw, it's Rayner. Caught on the outside. It's Smothers.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking downfield near the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. Inside the 20. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. And he makes the catch. Touchdown. BAMA. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it. It looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. On the last possession, they passed up on the field goal attempt, but got stopped on fourth down. What can they do here? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The ball's come up to the line in a hurry-up. Same tailback, another carry. Fighting off the defender. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now. Movement here from the tight end. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Volunteers will send the punt team onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the return will be brought down. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down after that previous play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They're going to run the option. He gets loose. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, we know this guy can throw the football, and here, this is what makes him so good. His ability to run the option and get involved in the run game puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Catch made on the outback. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw. It's Dampier. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Looking for some space. It's Hardy. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And he'll set up to throw. It's a wide receiver screen. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down and goal. Running for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe hold them to 3 points.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, tie.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Nice grab. It smothers. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Vols looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set, he's as accurate.
He's in the clear at the 20. Inside the touchdown, Volunteers. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. We're sort of trying to make something happen. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. He hands it off from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Caught by the receiver. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion. Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Russell. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Important second down play coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. And he drops back in the gun. Delivers quickly to the left side. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Back to throw. It's Rayner. Grab behind the line. It's Bishop. That's the spin move. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. The Volunteers looking to run some tempo here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws it to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. And the Volunteers will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He'll field the punt. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And they finally grab a huge return coverage team. Lucky he didn't score there. The offense starts with excellent field position. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Let's see how they play this year. Move into field goal position or take a couple shots at the end zone. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass caught. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. To the air, it's Russell. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
The Vols will kick this away to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First play of the second half is a handoff. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off-play action, he's looking to throw. On the move now. Nobody open downfield, he just throws it away. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Looking to pass, it's Russell. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. They bring the punter onto the field now. Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught in the backfield, it's Bishop. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. As the first down is still going. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The offense going with the hurry up. Play action here on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Bishop. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Here comes the up-tempo offense. And now the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking deep to the right side. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Dampier. Quick throw, testing the middle. Touchdown, Alabama. Still no answer for this offense. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. That fumble from the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? On first down, it's play action. Caught behind the line. It's Payne. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
We'll try to run it with the option. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Hold. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. What a sag by the senior. The Volunteers come to the line to run the hurry up.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. It's Rayner. Receiver makes the grab. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. The Vols pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Now it's second down here.
pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. 3rd and short here in this playoff game for the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Volunteers begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the 1st down.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Russell. It's a quick grab. Passes the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. 1st down here for this offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The defense has him behind the line. A tackle for loss, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
He lays out. Great grab near the right sideline.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. The pocket breaking down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Now, he didn't make it. He's going to be tackled short of the marker. A huge stop by this defense. On fourth down, they get the football back here in this tight game. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Fire to the right side, complete. Breaks loose at the 45. Excellent catch and run by the senior. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage. Back to throw. It's Rayner. Grab behind the line. It's Staley. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the miss leaves it an 8-point margin.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it. The ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright. Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And now the defense able to bring him down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Try and muscle for the first down. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got fourth and inches.
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. In open space. They finally make the stop. The offense threatening down. First down to the 27. No huddle here for the offense. And then first down, right back to the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the Vols looking to crank up the tempo a bit. To throw, it's Rayner. Defense is coming after him. Throw to the corner of the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking right. This one caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The shotgun run call. Running through the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produce some magic. To throw, it's Rayner. Cannot get the throw. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
They need to convert. He'll drop back. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Pounding away with the run game. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Running play called on 4th and short. And shreds the tackle. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The punt team making their way on the field. They'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Back in motion now. To the air. It's Rayner. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Vols. A great catch and run for 6.
Chris, how fitting that this offense finds a way to score a touchdown late in the game. They've been doing it all year long, and a big reason that they're here in the postseason. Now, you always practice the 2-point plays, right? Now, you better pick your best one and deliver to tie this game up.
And he's going to muscle into the end zone. The 2-point try ties up the game during the late stages. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. How will they play this? They've got some work to do to get in the field goal range, but how aggressive will this play calling be? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught in the backfield. It's Pringle. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. Caught near the sideline. It's Lacy. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play. And I love the toe tap at the end. He's inbounds. Nice game.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defense.
And here comes a deep shot. Touchdown. Here comes some time. They jump on top now here in the fourth. In the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.